Hey, it's Kevin. Thanks for stopping by. It's another No BS social media chat. This week we're talking hashtags. I remember, years ago, showing my age now, on the old rotary dial phone, or even, well, I guess really on the touchtone phone, there was the pound sign in the lower right-hand corner. And, well, until we started using, newfangled long-distance services, the pound sign never really came in. And then it kind of went away. I guess you still use the pound sign every now and again. I use it for online stuff, and I use it with my iPhone. But, a few years ago, with the rise of social media networks, the pound sign was retagged the hashtag, and now it's got a whole new meaning. We're talking hashtags today in the No BS social chat. Hashtags are funny. Some people think that they can create their own hashtags, and while it's possible, it's not really the point of hashtags. They try to build a groundswell around some funny little term, some hip little term. It could be something as silly as damn Skippy, and try to use that as a hashtag on everything they do. But unless people know to associate it with you, unless people know to follow it, they don't really pay attention. A lot of times when celebrities pass away, there's usually an RIP hashtag. I remember Roddy Piper passed away just a few days ago, and so it was RIP Hot Rod, and that was trending all over social media, from Instagram to Twitter and all the other places that really, Google Plus, where your hashtags really fit in. So we're talking hashtags today, and we're talking your use of hashtags, because really what you want to do is you want to make sure that the content you're utilizing is supporting a hashtag that when people search for that hashtag, they'll hopefully stumble upon your content. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but to give you an example, a lot of times, let's say again, let's just use damn Skippy as an example. And for some reason, you had a funny, pithy saying, and you just always hashtagged it with damn Skippy. Or a lot of times on Twitter, and this is where hashtags really came to be, was on Twitter, people would start hashtagging at least 2 or 3 things. And they were funny to look at, but it really didn't get across the point of people searching for them. So if you're going to use hashtags, especially for your business, especially for your personal brand, make sure those hashtags are something that people will associate with you. And more importantly, make sure they're things that people are actually searching out in hashtags. A lot of times with some of the clients we work with, when they've got a song to promote, Summer Girls, It'll Be Me, whatever the song is, we'll hashtag the song. And that perhaps helps, especially if people are looking for the song. But a lot of times, too, we're just, spitballing and throwing them out there in the wind because the hashtag doesn't necessarily, play into it. A lot of times on the Instagram post I use for our Intensity Media Instagram, we'll put no BS social. No BS. Use those as hashtags because a lot of times people are looking for no BS, and if they can't remember Intensity Media or they can't remember me, Kevin Mason, maybe they'll remember the no BS, so they hashtag no BS and they find us. We don't hashtag everything we do. Sometimes, most of the time on Instagram, because I find it helps our Instagram visibility, but I don't always hashtag every single post I put on Twitter. One thing, and a rule of thumb for hashtags, don't feel you got to load up the page with hashtags. In Twitter, if you've got something to say and then you got a few extra characters, don't feel you need to keep adding hashtags until you reach your 140 character limit. Hashtags, 1 or 2 on Twitter, you can do up to like 29, I think. We actually suggest using them in a separate comment stream. If you're going to hashtag on Instagram, 1 or 2 hashtags, like every day we do our today is picture. Today is National whatever it is day. Chili Dog Day was last week. Cheesecake Day, whatever that is. And so we will always hashtag with whatever the day is. Cheesecake Day, Chili Dog Day, whatever. And that's in the main post. But then we'll go through and do National Chili Dog Day and do some of our Intensity Media hashtags and do that in a separate comment. In fact, go by the Intensity Media Instagram account, we're just Intensity Media, and you can see how we do that on a daily basis. So there are lots of ways to use hashtags. There are lots of ways to build your visibility with hashtags. And again, remember with hashtags, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, those are really the main domains for using hashtags. While you can use hashtags on Facebook, I'll be honest with you, their search engine doesn't really necessarily benefit hashtags. A lot of people don't use them, and they don't like them because it's almost like, well, that's Twitter's thing, so we don't want to do that on Facebook. You can use them, but use them sparingly. That's just a quick overview of hashtags, but think before you tag. Use something that you hope will get you discovered with other people in that. Let's say you perform country music. A country music hashtag would be a good one. There are going to be a lot of people hashtagging with that, but at least people, when they're looking for country music, will find you. if it's worthwhile, if it works for you. Look, discover, and more importantly, be cautious with your hashtagging. Next week, another No BS Social video post right here, nobssocial.com. On Instagram, of course, too, No BS Social. On YouTube, too, No BS Social. Although I guess we could do a special channel for Instagram, too. Oh, something for further down the road. We'll hashtag that later next week. If you need me, all the info, it's coming up right now. Thanks so much. Back here next week. Hope you will be, too.